Welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be doing my Kpop Photocard collection for April 2025. So first off I'm going to start with ITZY. I've got them, I collect OT5 and I've got them in a Prism Platinum A4 binder, and I use Prism Platinum's 10 pocket pages for them. And these are the US exclusive cards for Crazy in Love. And then for Born to Be, because Leah wasn't part of this comeback, I just put some fillers in her spot. And then this is where Yeti Solo will go, which I haven't started on yet. And then at the end here I've got a few Leah pops. Okay, so that's it for ITZY. Now I'll move on to the next binder. Okay, so next up is Xiaoting from Kepler. So first up over this side I have a fan sign page. It was signed to someone else and they'd already stuck the stickers on before I bought this page. So now getting into the photo cards, I've been collecting her since debut. And she is one of my old biases, so I try and collect as much as possible for her. And then the OT9 set from Love Struck. And then there's 3 OT9 sets in here for Magic Hour. This is where the Japanese releases are. Some photo cards do have these bordered sleeves around them, but so I can know which ones are my favourite photo cards. I got them from Prism Platinum. Next up is Yoon from Stacy. She's another one of my alt biases. And then the Japanese comebacks are back here. Next up is Chaeyeon. I collect her Eyes 1 and solo releases. Next up is Chaewon. I collect her Eyes 1 and La Seraphim stuff. And then these are Japanese releases. Next up is Sujin. I collect her G-Idol and solo stuff. Next up is G-Idol, and I collect my top 3, which is Soyeon, Yuki, and Shua. And then this is Soyeon's solo. I've only got 2 of her cards right now. And then Yuki's solo. Okay, so that's it for this binder. Now I can move on to the next one. So next up is Monday from Weekly. And first up, I have a signed Polaroid by her. As far as I know, it's undisclosed. I am the second owner, so I'd prefer to keep it undisclosed. I collected her since debut. Next up is Everglow, and I collect my top 3, which is Mia, Aisha, and Eden. Next up is Momoland. For now, I just collect Hebin, but I would like to get more of Dewey and Daisy's photo cards. Next up is Aspa. I collect Ning Ning. Next up is Sadom from Promise 9. Next up is Kai. I collect his EXO, Super M, and solo photo cards. Next up is 10. I collect his Wavy, Super M, and solo photo cards. Next up is Lucas. I collect his Wavy, Super M, and solo photo cards as well. Next up is Mark, and I collect his NCT photo cards, and I do plan on collecting his solo photo cards. Okay, so that's it for this binder. Now we can move on to the next one. Okay, so next up is my Luna and Luna related groups binder. And then for Pobs, I just collect Kim Lip and Jinsol. Next up is Artemis. This is Hassel's Fragilize. And then this is a Pob, and then back here I just have some more Kim Lip and Jinsol Pobs. And for Lucemble, I collect Vivi. So I have some Luna cards first, and then I get into the Lucemble cards. And then lastly for this binder, I have Eve Solo. And then some Pobs for Loop. Okay, so that's it for this binder. Now we can move on to the next one. So next up is Minju from Eyes One. Then I have Wonyoung's Eyes One cards. And then for IVE, I collect Gal, Wonyoung and Liz. And then for Rocket Punch, I collected Youngkyung. And then for Secret Number, I collected Leia and Ginny. Mamamoo, I collect Hwasa. And then for Red Velvet, I collect Yeri. Wua, I collect Lucy. Signature, I collected Chaseol. Red Square, I collect OT5. Iris, I collect OT4. So that's it for this binder. Now I think I'll move on to my two A5 binders first. Okay, so for my A5 binders, I have two of these Prism Platinum My Collection binders. They're both the same binder with the flower on the front. So for this binder, first up is Blackpink. So next up is the Blackpink solos. Next up is Purple Kiss. I collect Dosi and Swan. And then next up I have some fan sign pages for Dosi and Swan. They're both signed to someone else's name, so I just covered that up. Anyway, that is the end of this binder. Now I can move on to the next A5 binder. Okay, so this is my second A5 binder. First up is Wakimeki. I collected Doyeon and Lucy. And then this Lucy card here is signed. Next up is Pixie, and I collected Lola. And then I have a few Renji cards back here too. Next up is Card. Next up is Bugaboo, and I collected Yuna and Joyeon. After Bugaboo is Kelly from Tribe. And then I have some SMCU Ningning cards, some Nina pops from Iris. And then this Winter card, Henry card, I think he is secondized in Wavy. This Simon card. This DK card that was a gift, and then some Itzy cards, this one young Japanese card, and then this one young Japanese card, and then some more Itzy cards. So next up is Moo. I have her Lunar Solar cards at the front, and then starting here is from her solo debut, and then I have some signed Purple Back cards. And then down here I have some signed Purple Back cards. And then here is some Linen cards from, and then this is some Linen cards from Cherry Bullet, and then here is some Lucy and Vernon cards. And then lastly for this binder, I have some bigger inclusions. That's it for this binder. I think I'll move on to my POBs before I move on to my other binders. So first for my POB binder, I have Blackpink, Chaseol from Signature, Chaewon from LE SSERAFIM, Everglow, G-Idol, Live from Iris, Hwasa from Mamamoo, Ive, Mark from NCT, Monday from Weekly, Ning Ning from aespa. So that's it for this pop binder. Now I'll move on to my second one. For my second binder, first up is Purple Kiss. Yachting from Kepler, Young from Rocket Punch, Yoon from Stacy, okay, so that's it for this binder. Next I'm going to do Billy and then my 3 Twice binders. So next up is my Billy binder. So I collect OT7 Korean album cards, Suhyun for Japanese photo cards, and pops, and then I try and collect as much OT7 non-album as I can, but Suhyun is my main priority for that. So first up I have my limited Suhyun card from TBOP2, and then under here is a Polaroid of me and Suhyun from Billy's Brisbane concert. And then these cards are for their 2nd anniversary. They're just fan-made cards. They're made by these 2 people, if it wants to focus. So that's it for this binder. Now I have 3 Twice binders, which will be my last 3 binders. For Twice, I collect my top 4, which is Momo, Jihyo, Chaeyoung, and Chewy, but in this binder I keep Jihyo, Chaeyoung, and Chewy along with some OT9 sets, and then I also collect their solos as well. So first up is some confetti from 2 of their Melbourne concerts. This one was May 2023 and then November 2023, and then I just have my tickets from their first concerts, at least in May. Then next up is their light stick cards. Okay, so that's it for this binder. Now I'll move on to my Momo binder. So for Momo, I have her in one of the Prism Platinum A4 binders. And back here I have some Misamo pubs, and then these are from her version of the comeback, and then so is this. That's it for Momo's binder. Now I can move on to the solos. Okay, so for Twice's solos, I keep them in a Prism Platinum A4 binder too. So first up is Nyan. And then I have a poster from her debut. And then this is her comeback. Next up is Jihyo. And then I have a poster here for her too. Then next up is Chewie. And then I have some bigger inclusions here for her. I think these could be Japan postcards. And then lastly for this binder, I have some pops. So Ready to Be, GTO Solo, I think that's a Target exclusive card. And then I have a Chaeyoung Ready to Be on the back. And then for Strategy, I just collected Chaeyoung's pops. Okay, so that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Bye.